So, for those of you that know, I usually do vlogs on this channel, but I also do a movie podcast. And that movie podcast is doing really well, so I decided I should probably start doing some more movie content on this channel now. So, from now on, I'm going to be doing a lot more movie stuff. The vlogs will still be there. I'm still going to make short films and things on this channel, but a lot more movie news, trailer reactions, and also just a lot of things talking about the movie industry and topics that I talk about on my podcast. So I'll have a link to my podcast down below that's doing super well. Thank you so much for all the engagement. But yeah, so I wanted to start off with the first bit of news. And this news has just come out this morning that Marvel is now suing the estate of Stan Lee and so many creators of their superheroes. Like, this is huge, right? And so basically what it is that the estate, the creators own it, right? So now that they're passed on, the estate owns those characters. But because Marvel has those characters for now, that wears off in about 2 years' time. So now they're having to sue the estates to try and keep those movie characters. And these movie characters are characters like Iron Man, Spider-Man, like really, really big characters in the MCU, right? And so I think what's going on right now is that people are freaking out saying, oh my God, they're going to lose the characters, because if they lose this legal battle and can't win the characters back, like Spider-Man could be gone. Iron Man is gone, but it could be out of their reach within the next 2 years. And then Spider-Man's gone. And these are big names. So of course they want to keep them. And I don't see the estates really standing in their way too much. But what I can see happening is the estates looking for money, right? That's generally what happens with people who have passed on, who have a legacy. Their estate is looking to capitalize off that legacy and make some money. So I think what's going to happen now is we're going to see the Stan Lee estate really press against Marvel and really push them to the brink of how much they can afford to pay for these superheroes, right? Because they're like some massive superheroes going up here. I'll get it up even. Like, it is huge. And so I think basically what they're going to want to do is just really, really push Marvel to try and make as much money as possible, right? That's surely the outcome. I don't see the estate wanting Marvel to lose these characters from the MCU completely. And so, yeah, so they're basically saying it's a massive hit to the Avengers, and they've owned these characters for 2 decades, yet they could lose them within the next 2 years. And we all know what's going on with Tom Holland and Spider-Man, and they're looking to make him the next kind of leader of the Avengers and the Tony Stark figure. So yeah, this would be a massive blow. But I just don't see it happening. I think, like I said before, they're just going to push and push and push until Marvel say, okay, we'll pay so-and-so amount of money. They're going to have to write just a massive, massive fat check and send that through to the estate, because they don't want to lose these characters. I doubt Stan Lee would have let it get to this point. It's usually just the estate being greedy. And so they still have the best interest in Stan Lee's heart, so surely they're just going to pass it on to Marvel just for a lot of money. But don't be surprised if this takes a few twists and turns, because it's only just ramping up now. This is shocking news, massive news, and I don't see it ending for the next at least another 6 months. This is going to be a big case, much like the Scarlett Johansson suing Disney case. This is going to take so many twists and turns. We're going to be chopping and changing sides, saying, oh, the estate's right, Marvel did them dirty, or Marvel, the studio, is in the right. And usually I'm a bit skeptical of studios, but I'm kind of siding with the studio on this one. I think the estates can be a bit greedy. You see it happening all the time with even musicians who have these posthumous albums, like 4 or 5 albums come out after they're gone, and it's usually just the estate looking to capitalize off the name, which I think is sad, but understandable to a point as well. So I think usually I go against the studios, but in this case, I'm going with the studio. I'm going to stick by Marvel. I'm going to stick by Disney and say that they should get these characters. And you know, they've built such a great world. They put in so much effort. It would just be so bad to see it all go down the drain and lost due to some stupid legal battle and an estate wanting money. So yeah, like I said before, the estates just want to get their money, and Marvel will be more than happy to pay to a certain amount, but a very, very high figure to keep these characters, because we all know Spider-Man is going to bring in $1 billion, and these are huge, huge, not just film deals, but business deals as well. So they're not going to lose these characters, that's for sure. So I think, yeah, that wraps it up. Don't be surprised to see in 6 months' time this still lingering on. Don't be surprised to see in the next few weeks more information come out that maybe twist and turn and shape the whole court case. But at the end of the day, Marvel should be winning this one.